Hey guys, this is Eric with 5 Stone, and I have a very important video that I need you all, please, I beg you to watch this video. It's not going to be very long, but I need your attention. I need you to zone in and focus. Quit looking at the squirrels in the corner, and I need you to focus on what's going on right now in this video, okay? Because it's very important. It can impact you, have a positive impact on you and your community and those that are serving you on the front line every single day. It's very important. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not trying to get you to buy anything from us or to get our services at all whatsoever. Let's get that out front. This is a informational video, and it's going to be very impactful across this entire planet through 5 Stone, and I'm going to tell you why. So, that being said, if you're watching the video on YouTube, please, notification bell, subscribe to our channel, comment everywhere. That's the only way we can beat these algorithms, and I appreciate it. If you're watching on anywhere else, just like it, share it to your other platforms, whatever, help us out. So, here we go. If you're not familiar with the name 5 Stone and our company, what we are is 5 Stone is based off the story of David and Goliath. When David went to the front line, he didn't go to the front line to fight. He went to the front line to serve. He wasn't going down to just serve God and just kill a giant. He went down to the front line to serve the front line. He was in the field taking care of his sheep. He comes down to the front line because his brothers were fighting in the battle. He cared about his brothers. He was loyal, which is a thing that seems to be gone nowadays. He was loyal to his brothers. Loyal to the front line who was serving him. We have a society built on immediate gratification and self-exploitation that we have to post pictures of ourselves and talk about how awesome we are and what we're doing every 5 seconds every day and try to show people how we're better than the next person, to try to make ourselves feel good or something, or try to put other people down so other people look at them in a perspective of like, you're not as good as this other company, so I'm going to go to them instead. And I get it. It's business. It's a way that people do things, but it's wrong. And society has corrupted us with all the social media that we believe that's what we have to do and we don't. And that's what we're here to try to get across to you guys, that 5 Stone is not about that. We are about helping you be prepared. That's a quotation. Sorry, I did it. Be prepared to respond and serve. You have to prepare yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally to be ready in times of need to respond whenever that need hits you out of nowhere, just like that. When there's an act of violence, there's an act of terror, there's an accident, whatever, you can respond immediately right then and do what's got to be done to serve somebody else. That's the essence of 5 Stone. But we're taking it deeper, okay? And that's what this video is about. We're taking it deeper to, we've created a nonprofit organization to serve the front line, just like what David did. Like I said, David went to the front line to serve his brothers on there, to serve that front line. He picked up the 5 stones. He killed the giant. He had 4 left. Goliath had 4 brothers. He was prepared to annihilate the bloodline. David was prepared to respond and serve. He served in the front line, which in turn served God in the ultimate purpose, his purpose. So what's your purpose? Who are you serving? And why are you serving it? With our nonprofit organization, we're taking care of the front line. We're taking care of those people with PTSD. June is PTSD Awareness Month. I want you to get this and understand it. Your frontline responders, your heroes that you see every single day going down the road in their fire trucks, their EMS, and the law enforcement, the people on the other end of the phone when you call 911, your dispatch personnel who hear the screams, the traumas, the dying, the death, and the last gasp of air come from your breath and they never get a closure. When you go and you come into the ER and we have mangled bodies, dead babies, dead adults, we have traumatic events, heart attack, stroke, you name it, that front line in that hospital that sees those people in the ER, we struggle. We have PTSD, and we can't shut it off because we go back and relive it every day of our lives until we retire. 5 Stone's mission with this foundation is to support that front line. It's to provide services for PTSD counseling, marriage counseling for the front line. It's bigger than 5 Stone. It's bigger than Eric Townsend. It's bigger than our pro staff. We've got the most awesome pro staff you could ever imagine at 5 Stone. We've got combat vets. We've got combat medics, flight nurses, medics, docs, nurses, nurse practitioners, leadership experts, former military, SWAT, snipers, you name it, we got all that stuff. I can brag about it for days, but that's not the purpose. That's the whole point of this video. It's that we're using our experience to serve you, to help the front line. That's what we're here for. We're not here to gloat. We're not here to brag. We're not here to post pictures and say, hey, look how awesome we are. Yeah, we may go do a training and post some pictures because it's cool and we're having fun or whatever, but we're not here to sit there and say, hey, we're the most awesome. Everybody else sucks, so come to us instead. No. That horse has been ridden and dead and trampled on the dirt a long time ago, and people are sick of it. Society is going down this horrible tunnel, and we're here to help try to pull out of it. So June's PTSD Awareness Month. I challenge you to go find somebody on the front line and thank them. When you see that truck come by, lights and sirens, Thank them. Wave at them. Thank them. Show them that support, because we rarely see it. It's our job to take care of people's worst days. But in turn, it becomes our worst days repeatedly, over and over, and impacts our families. People lead to higher divorce rates in first responder service communities. It leads to drug and alcohol. It's just horrible things that we want to help the frontline be prepared. Now, it goes deeper. You ready? Here's the next level. So it goes deeper than that. Not only are we going to serve the front line that's serving us, we're going to go farther into being the front line, just like David. He saw the giant, he saw the need, and he addressed it. We're getting ready to engage in mission work. We're getting ready to engage in overseas work. Like I said, this is a huge video release. At this point, like I said, in June of 2021, all that's not finalized just yet. It's going to be coming up soon, but I feel like it's important for you all to know so we can start growing the 5 Stone audience so people can become aware. We want to continue to serve as the front line. If there's a need somewhere that we can help with our skills and services, we want to be able to provide that. If there's hey, we want some training at our church, but we can't afford it, you know, our security team or medical equipment or whatever, like we just really can't afford it, then the 5 Stone, our nonprofit organization we're creating, can look at that and hopefully try to meet that need with some funds and stuff that would be being raised. So how are we going to raise funds for this organization? Well, there's several different methods. And 5 Stone Company itself is going to take some of the proceeds and go over to that. And we're going to do fundraisers and shirt sales and gear products. We're going to be selling some different things and hosting community events, mass community events that we're going to hold to make the community in your area aware of what's going on. You may, even though I'm in Kentucky, you may be over in Alaska and being like, hey, I've got a PTSD guy on this dispatch team who is having some real problems and marriage problems and alcoholism and this and that, and this guy needs some help. We've got some of the best in the country teaming up with 5 Stone that we can provide counseling for. And it's not just a counselor or therapist, it's somebody who has been on the front line, who is willing to help. And so we can help to offset those funds. If your insurance or your EAP or whatever it is won't cover it, then as we raise these funds, we can go to help serve that front line. And then, like I said, we're going to continue to be the front line. There are people out there in need. There are people out there that are getting threatened and hurt and endangered, and 5 Stone is there to help. So it's bigger than us. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than your competition. It's bigger than self-exploitation and gloating and immediate gratification. It's about a heart of service, and we want you to have the heart of service. We want you to find a need and to meet it. That's what living this life is about. It's not about us. Even though social media has got us convinced that, it's not. It's about the person to your right, the person to your left, the person to your 12, and the person to your 6. That's what it's about. And once we start getting that mindset, the world will start to change. Let's help other people first. We did a podcast one time. It was 2 of them that we did. One of them was Out This Door Nothing. If you get a chance, go back and watch that podcast, listen to it. Whatever, it's on YouTube, and it's also on your regular podcast. Go back and listen to that, Out This Door Nothing. It talks about once the Spartans left the dining hall, there was a sign that said, Out This Door Nothing. Nothing mattered except for that front line and what was there. Because they knew if they protected themselves, the person through their 12, 6, 3, and 9, that everything was going to be okay. And the other one we did just the other day was a shared sense of purpose, Operation Boat Flip. It talks about the same thing. You have to have a shared sense of purpose. You have to have a team who is willing to put other people first instead of themselves. And that's what we want with 5 Stone. That's what we've got, and that's what we want from you guys to help other people. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I know it's been a long one. It's super important. Hope I didn't bore you with it. We need your help, and I don't want you to buy anything from me right now. That's not what this is about. I want you to share this video. I want you to like it and push it and comment like crazy below so we can try to beat these algorithms and let people become aware. Once this foundation gets totally finalized, another video is going to come out. It's going to be released, and we'll start doing some fundraisers and some more product sales and things going on to where all the funding and stuff will be there to start helping people that need help. Okay. Oh, another cool thing coming up is that 5 Stone coffee. And I know it sounds crazy, but we got our own coffee blend coming out. All right, it's going to represent and show respect for our front line. You'll see the details coming out. It's awesome. It has been months and months in the process of making this coffee just perfect. And you'll see what's coming out soon. It's not ready yet, but it's coming. So thank you guys. I want to share with you all what we got going on. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Serve the front line. Prepare, respond, and serve, because someday there's going to be a need. You can meet it, and you might just be somebody's frontline hero. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Have a great day. Find a first responder and thank them. Thank them for all they do, because they're suffering. Bye.